Hey, Billy.
Oh, hey, Oni.
Where's our boy?
Well, he's in the back room.
Okay. So tell me the story again.
Well, yesterday, this young man was asking around town, and he was trying to find some military-type weapons. Nobody knows him, and nobody knows who he's with, where he's from, or even what he's planning. So the boys, they brought him here so we could find out if he's a threat.
And where's he from?
Well, at first, the only thing he would say is that he was in Dallas all last year. But then, you know, the boys, they gave him some drinks, and pretty soon, he's looped, and he lets it slip. He's from the future.
Yeah, so he's got tips for the races tomorrow.
Well, the boys thought it was fun, too, and they started to hoorah him, and he gets all mad and says he can prove it. He says he has implants in his head that aren't invented yet.
So that's why the boys took him to Doc.
Yep. And Doc x-rayed him, and there they were. Here, take a look. Yeah, Doc, he couldn't say what they are or what they're for or even how somebody could survive such a surgery. But what he did say is that there ain't nothing like this. He ain't never seen this in 1964.
Jesus. Maybe he's the real deal. Let's go talk to Future Boy.
Why are you holding me here?
Well, young man, you're here because you spent the last week running around Hot Springs looking for weapons. Weapons only the Army has. Some Joe Schmo running around my town looking for that kind of firepower gets my attention. So I'm curious. What are you up to?
It is a right. I have every right.
No. Now. Last night, you told my boys a little secret, didn't you? What's your name?
My name is Martin Brown.
Well, Mr. Brown, you told my boys you're from the future.
They tricked me with drink.
Little Southern hospitality. Don't they drink where you're from or when you're from?
In my time, we do not poison our guests.
Believe me, beats pulling a few of your teeth. When exactly is your time?
The year is 2525.
That's over 600 years from now. What's it like?
It is a great age. Hunger and disease have been conquered. Peace and prosperity throughout the society. Technology allows a long and healthy life, all under the protection of the society. It is a wonderful time.
Not bad. So, why would a young man like yourself leave paradise to come to 1964?
In 2476, archaeologists uncovered artifacts of our advanced technology buried in the ruins of the 20th century.
Artifacts?
Yes, we found our technology buried in the ruins from your time. It caused great excitement.
Your technology. What kind of technology?
That's classified. Telling you could result in a deviation from the historical path to my time.
Don't you think the fact of you being here at all has done that already?
No, actually. After the discovery of the artifacts, the society invested heavily in perfecting time travel. After all, if our technology exists in the past, it would be up to us to provide it.
I see. So, you're the future technology delivery boy.
Actually, my great purpose here is to maintain the flow of events and secure the arc of history.
Yeah. You're here to meddle. What's our future look like?
So, in 1964, you were in the ATA, arrogant technological advancement. Your ignorance affects the world's climate and results in a worldwide crop failure. In just 5 years of famine, over half of the world's population are dead.
What's that about a world famine?
Over 4 billion died. Fortunately, an association of strong leaders led us through the crisis.
How so?
The association avoided a nuclear catastrophe. Only 23 detonations occurred, and those were just in the Middle East and Pakistan. The association distributed what food there was to the right people, saving the best of society. Over a couple of centuries, with a smaller population, the environment slowly recovered. We no longer use fossil fuels. Because of our strong leaders, the society continues to advance.
I'll bet. I've heard enough.
You will release me!
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'll be on your way soon.
What do you make of that?
Jesus. Half the world's population dead.
Yeah, and he talked like it was no big deal. I get the impression that his entire life he's been taught that only 20 nukes is a good thing, and that only the right people starved, and then with all those people gone, pollution goes away and everything gets better. Yay.
Exactly. The right people. The right people like my grandparents who lived through the Great Potato Famine. As 1 million Irish peasants starved, the strong leaders actually increased exports of food from Ireland because, after all, the starving peasants couldn't afford the grain they grew.
Oh, and I heard about that famine, but I didn't know.
It's no better now. My man from China tells me that in the last 6 years, over 20 million Chinese have died from Mao's policies. Hell, 30 years ago, over 6 million Russians starved to death because of Stalin. He just sent people, he sent his soldiers into the homes and stole their food.
My God, no.
But it's not news because the right people starved. Lindbergh's baby, kidnapped, the whole world knows. 1 million peasants dead. Doesn't matter.
This young man says he's on a mission, and he's going to make sure certain events happen.
Yeah. What events is he talking about?
He wants to make sure his history is our future.
He wants to make sure that authoritarian leaders like Mao and Stalin are running the world 600 years from now.
Damn, Oni. He says he lived in Dallas last year. I'm talking Dallas. And now he's here, looking for rifles.
Billy, I'm not interested in his history.
Well, what are you going to do? Give him to the police?
Yeah, we've kind of kidnapped him. I don't think I'm gonna bother him with this.
Well, you know, maybe some of that junk in his head might be worth something.
Maybe. We don't know anything about it.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna do just what I said. I'm gonna send him on his way. Call Earl. Tell Earl I've got some future technology I'd like buried in our time.
You got it, boss. Oni, are you sure?
Hell yeah, I'm sure. He is the right people. I mean, I'm sure he's not the only one, but sometimes you just gotta do what you can.
Hey, yeah, it's me, Billy. Look, sugar, Oni's got a job for you.